Hey there, YouTubians. This is John, and thank you for tuning in to Golden Car Comics. I am going to be shooting here a couple of contest entry videos, and I'm going to start off with the one I've been wanting to enter the most, or for the longest anyway, just because it sounded like a lot of fun. This is going to be for the amazing Murfinator 1028 and his 430 plus subscriber video. Really enjoy his stuff, but this video, he has asked for us to show him all of our, to show him our autograph books and our sketched books. So I'm just all behind that because I think I have some pretty nice ones. I'm actually going to start off with one from my son. Well, this is one of my son's books. Ultimate Spider-Man #1. It actually got graded by CGC back when I didn't know anything about grading autographs and such. And since this wasn't a verified autograph, it got a green label, but it came back at 9.4. This is autographed by Steve Siegel. He is from Man of Action. See that right there? And they have, I guess they're involved with a lot of cartoons like Ben 10 and such, and the Ultimate Spider-Man, and they're involved in the book. So Steve signed it, and then he even put a little bubble here to Joshua. So we're going to start off with that. This next one is also my son's book. So we're just going to start from my son's books. And this one is Amazing Spider-Man 365 30th Anniversary Edition, signed by Stan the Man Lee, right on the hologram there, with the reproduction of the Amazing Fantasy 15 art. But yeah, no, I did not pay to get this certified or witnessed because it's Stan Lee and these books are going to be staying with us, so I didn't feel the need to spend an extra, $20 or $150 or whatever the heck it would have cost. So, but autographed by Stan Lee. The rest of these are mine, or at least for the time being. We have Animaniacs #1, and I can't even remember all the names, but those are signed by all the voice actors who did Yakko, Wacko, Dot, Pinky and the Brain. They're signed all over here. So the first autograph book. Dark Horse Star Wars #1. Autographed by Peter Mayhew. Chewbacca. He was really fun to meet. He was a lot of fun. His wife was really cool too. Oh, I didn't even plan it this way. Next we have Star Wars Blood Ties. Signed by Jeremy Bulloch, otherwise known as Boba Fett. This was actually kind of a little incentive gift that I got. This is signed X-Files Season 10, number 6, by Dean Haglund, otherwise known, he's one of the lone gunmen from X-Files. He even put to John on it. This was actually a gift from a manager of a comic book store here in town that no longer gets my business. Then he tried to get my business back by, he went to a convention and he remembered that I was an X-Files fan, and he got this signed for me, which was really pretty cool, but they still kept screwing up my orders and stuff. So another X-Files book. This is the X-Files Christmas special. This is autographed by Mitch Pileggi, or Assistant Director Skinner, for all you X-Files fans. He signed it right there. It was kind of awkward because he looked at the book, he signed it, he goes, "I never seen this book before." So I didn't know whether that was cool or not. So, continuing with the actor trend, Army of Darkness #1 from Dark Horse. This is autographed by Bruce Campbell. And of course, he goes, "Shop smart," because that's this thing in the movie. Shop smart, shop smart. Glad I had this book, because we did not know at the time was that Bruce Campbell will not autograph anything from Dynamite. At least he wasn't. So if you have a Dynamite Army of Darkness, you were out of luck. But I had this one, he signed it. I got a lot, so I'm going to try to move on. Alright, Marvel Superhero Secret Wars #1. signed by John Beatty. Lady Death, the Scarlet Edition, autographed by Brian Pulido. Even got a little certificate right there. I had him do it in person, but still got the certificate. That's cool. We have the New Teen Titans, number 16, autographed by Scott Shaw. For those of you who don't know, Scott Shaw is the creator of Captain Carrot. And this is the first appearance of Captain Carrot. He's got a little preview in the book. So I had Scott Shaw sign that. And I also had him sign Captain Carrot number 1. Okay, moving on. We have Action Comics number 35, the October Halloween variant there. Cover done by Neil Adams, and of course autographed by Neil Adams. I'm a huge Neil Adams fan. I thought I had more Neil Adams autographed books, and I realized that I don't have that many. I only have like 2. All the rest has been like prints and sketches that he's done. But anyway, here we have Crisis on Infinite Earths number 7, autographed by George Perez. Action Comics 80-page giant, Action Comics number 600, signed by George Perez. Superman number 32 of the New 52, signed or initialed by John Romita Jr. Harley Quinn 27, the John Romita Jr. month variant, autographed of course by John Romita Jr. We have Adventures of Superman number 468, signed by Dan Jurgens, the legend. I mean, people overlook him a lot, but you know, you'd be hard pressed to go through the 70s and 80s without seeing some Dan Jurgens involved in a comic book somewhere. So, on especially DC titles. Oh, all right. Infinite Crisis, Secret Files and Origins 2006, signed by Dan Jurgens. Really like the way he did the gold on the black. That looks really nice. He was really cool. He was really nice to talk to. Alright, getting into something a little more current, I guess. Star Wars number 1, variant cover by J. Scott Campbell, signed by J. Scott Campbell. Didn't really get to talk to him too much. I met him this summer. He just had a huge line he was signing away. So, Harley's Little Black Book number 1, sketch variant, signed by J. Scott Campbell. Inked variant, signed by J. Scott Campbell. Full color variant, signed by J. Scott Campbell. I was so thrilled to get the whole set. Alright, this is a cool story. We have Cryptozoic Man number 1, autographed by all 4 guys at the comic shop. Walt, Brian, Mike, and Ming. I got this because I'd actually tried to buy this book off of eBay. It was taking forever. I sent a message, and I got a call back from Walt at the stash up there in New Jersey. Shocked the crap out of me. I didn't know it was him. I was like, it sounds like him. And we were talking, and he's like, well, we're going to take care of you and so on. Next thing I knew, I got my book, and I got this book signed in the mail. It was just really cool. Of course, the bigger surprise was in, like, you know, a few months later, I got a big package at my door, and I had issue number 2, signed by Walt, Mike, Brian, and Ming. It's kind of cool. Ming always puts his name, and then he puts the Chinese characters as well. And in that package was issue number 2, issue number 3, signed by Walt, Brian, Ming, and Mike. And issue number 4. Again, signed by all 4 guys. I mean, I was really kind of stunned. I actually called the loft. I actually called the stash. Got Mike on the phone. Those guys actually do work there. And I told him, I said, hey, I obviously didn't pay for these. I mean, was this a mistake? He's like, did anybody say it was a mistake? Did anybody say send a bill? I'm like, nope. He goes, did you talk to Walt about it? I said, nope. He goes, well, Walt doesn't know. Just leave it alone. So I got 4 issues of Cryptozoic Man, all autographed by the man at the stash, with the exception of Kevin. All right. Harley Quinn, number 0. Autographed by Chad Hardin. His autograph's really kind of different. I'll show you here. Harley Quinn number 1. And also autographed by Chad Hardin. Right there. Now, I've got a lot of other autographs. I've got toys autographed, and prints autographed, and pictures autographed. But these are all the books. This is what the Amazing Murfinator asked for, so that's what I'm giving him. Here we have my Harley Quinn number 0, sketch and autographed, but sketched and autographed by Chad Hardin, who was an incredibly nice guy. He really, really was. And I thought this was a beautiful sketch, the way he did that in blue and pink pencil. So this is also my son's book, but I wanted to put it all with the sketches. Spider-Man number 1, Amazing Spider-Man number 1, sketched and signed by Humberto Ramos. And my Batman Black and White number 1, this is mine, with Zombie Batman, sketched and signed by Neil Adams. This was just really cool. I really enjoyed this. And watching him do it and talking to him about it. Alright, got a couple more here. No, you know what, let's go with this one first. Harley Quinn number 1 from the New 52, the Adam Hughes cover. Oh, I love this cover. Signed by Amanda Connor and Jimmy Palmiotti. This one this was autographed not this summer but the summer before, and I did send it off to CGC back before they were having rainbow problems, and got a 9.6 on it. I should have, if I would have really thought it through, I should have had it opened and had Chad sign it this summer, because he did do the art inside, but I didn't. But if I ever get a chance to meet Adam Hughes, this is getting cracked out. So just so you know. Alright. Coming up to the end, I promise. My Stan Lee's Batman on a DC cover. Batman autographed by Stan Lee. I love this one. I told this story on my Denver Comic Con video. I'll tell it again really quickly. For those of you that are Big Bang Theory fans, there's the episode where Stan Lee shows up, and the guys are talking about what books they want to have signed by Stan Lee, and Sheldon says he's going to have Batman signed by Stan Lee, and the guys say, well, Stan Lee had nothing to do with Batman. But anyway, he did do a Batman book. I had him sign it. His version of Batman, it's pretty different. It's signed. It's cool. And last but not least, my triple threat. My double-sized Amazing Spider-Man 500th issue, signed by J. Scott Campbell, John Romita Jr., and Stan the Man Lee. There you go. Alright, that is my contest entry for the Amazing Murfinator 1028 and his 430 plus subscriber contest. I'm sure he's like over 500 by now. Thank you for watching, and you know what? Good luck to everybody. I'm going to shoot another contest video or two and move on. Everybody, I hope you enjoyed seeing a big old part of my collection. I enjoyed showing it to you. Good night and goodbye.